Hey yo, what's up guys, and welcome back to ETV Reacts. So today we got Ren, Bittersweet Sympathy, the Verve. Absolutely love this song from the Verve. I used to love the Verve back in the day. One of my favourite songs from them is The Drugs Don't Work. That got me through a very hard time in my life. But Bittersweet Sympathy, what a classic. Beautifully done. So I'm really looking forward to see what Ren does with it. This is in preparation for tomorrow because he's dropping another version of it. Which is on the list. Big shout out to Helen Jarvis, who has requested this particular one and gave me like a startup list. A couple of you have requested other ones as well, which are on the list as well. So a big shout out to you guys. Massive shout out to Sarah Smile again for putting me on this journey in the first place. So looking forward to jumping down this rabbit hole. Really am. And everyone who's joined the Eternals family and subscribed and left so much great comments, I appreciate you all. I can feel the love, and the love is coming right back at you. I'm going to try and do things in the future as well to get you more involved, like do some Discords and stuff like that, and some lives. But yeah, I really appreciate all the love and support that I've been getting so far. So, I'm quite nervous for this one actually, because Ren, so far, has just blown my mind with everything. Hi Ren was just wow. And the Jenny, Screech and Violet story, double wow. I'm like, what? And I've heard that there's a lot more stuff that's gonna blow my mind. So I'm trying to mentally prepare myself for this. If you're new to the channel, as I've always said, I connect with music in an emotional way. So if it's sad, I'll cry. But yeah, trying to think if there's anything else. No. If you're new to the channel and you want to join the Eternals family, hit subscribe, notification bell, like, comment down below what you want to react to next. As I always say, it doesn't have to be just music. It can be anything. And if it is music, it can be any music. So, let's go. That beginning part is so iconic, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry again for the pausing, but I haven't seen Reeboks in fucking years. Shout out to Ren for wearing the Reeboks.
I've got dirt on my Reeboks from staying up all night. Spent my last £10 on this pack of Marlboro Lights. I phoned up Stevie, I said, G, you alright? He said, it's 6 in the morning, brother, get some shut-eye. I feel a sense of well-being this time in the morning. Wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling off the sidewalks get issued a warning. Distant sirens, they crescendo like a symphony calling. This is the Britain I know, this is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside this.
Oh, hold on. This is going to be powerful. I can already feel it. I've already got shivers and chills going down my spine. Those people just start randomly vibing like that is so fucking sick. Sorry, I need to take it back again because I just got lost in everything then.
I've got dirt on my Reeboks from staying up all night. Spent my last £10 on this pack of Marlboro Lights. I phoned up Stevie, I said, G, you alright? He said, it's 6 in the morning, brother, get some shut-eye. I feel a sense of well-being this time in the morning. Wear my heart out of my hoodie while the city is snoring. Drunks falling off the sidewalks get issued a warning. Distant sirens, they crescendo like a symphony calling. This is the Britain I know, this is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside this city if you listen enough. Working class casualties out on the street sleep rough.
I love that line. There's poetry in the city if you listen enough. I suppose you could say that about any city really, the city you're from. I mean, I could say that about Newport, Wales, you know. This is really like, so far it sounds like a stand-up anthem for Britain.
Sirens, they crescendo like a symphony chord. This is the Britain I know, this is the Britain I love. There's poetry inside this city if you listen enough. Working class casualties out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes her pram to the pub. And while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with the boy.
What he said there about the mum going to the pub and knocking them down while the prices go up, I have seen that all my life. Because of the way I was brought up and everything like that, I was dragged around to pubs when I was little by the people who were supposed to be my role models. And it's sad to say, there are, well, in my generation as well, there were a lot of kids being brought up in beer gardens or around pool tables. I love playing pool, by the way, but I had a lot of practice. But yeah, what he just said there, it just like hit me, like, because I lived it. And he's right, like, while you're sitting there knocking them back, the prices, the cost of living goes up, and you're just blindly unaware. And then when it does happen, you're like, what the fuck?
He's out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes her pram to the pub. And while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with the boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, and as above so below. Here in the city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the...
Oh, I was not expecting that drop there. Sorry, this is going to be in my plot. I can't even speak, Ren, come on. This is going to be in my replay playlist, like the others I've done for him, the other two. Yeah, this guy is so talented, like, he can do anything so far. I've heard him sing, I've heard him rap, just like spoken word. His flow is insane. He's very intellectual as well. Like, his vocabulary is wide. You know, he's an intelligent dude. So I love how he messes with his words and plays with them, and all the wordplay that he does. The, you know, the double meanings behind what he's saying as well sometimes.
Working class casualties out on the street sleep rough, while a mother with her baby takes her pram to the pub. And while she's knocking them down, the cost of living goes up. I can't relate to politicians with their head in the mud. I resonate with messy Fridays with the boy smoking bud. We do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, and as above so below. Here in the city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7, guess it's time.
I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it turns into a halo. See what I mean about the way he plays with his words? That was genius. That was sick. Even the simplest little lines like that can hit you in a way. It's just the way he delivers it and the way he presents it and builds up to it. Like, that drop, insane.
Do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, and as above so below. Here in the city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7, guess it's time.
Sorry, that line might be bar the track so far. Blowing the... Yeah, you know what I mean. I can't hardly speak. I'm sorry.
Do our bit to numb the struggle, as below so above, and as above so below. Here in the city we glow. I blow a smoke ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7, guess it's time to head home. My companion is the city, so I'm never alone. I'm stepping in and out of gaps.
Oh, my companion is the city and I'm never alone. That resonates with me too, because I lived on the streets. I'm literally from the streets. You know, I was living on the streets at 15 years old age, and I was still going to school as well. So that's definitely part of the track. I'm sorry. And I'm just loving how into it he's getting, like, you know, the movement. So much good points about this. He's just trying to catch them all.
Let's not ring up to heaven and it makes a halo. And then the clock strikes 7, guess it's time to head home. My companion is the city, so I'm never alone. I'm stepping in and out of gaps of the pavement cracks. And if I go to sleep now, that's an anticlimax. People rise for work and the sun mirrors that. A perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash. Bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's...
Sorry, side note, Poundland. I've had beef with Poundland for years because it used to be everything was a pound. Not anymore. Change your name. It's not Poundland anymore. Sorry. Just want to get that off my chest. Everyone from the UK, you know.
Oh, that's an anticlimax. People rise for work and the sun mirrors that. A perfect juxtaposition for those out on the lash. Bear with me, it's beautiful, I think it's irrefutable. There's beauty in the contradicting Britain, indisputable. Junkie in the cubicle, that old spoon is usable. His mother's in a black suit, crying at a funeral. 9 to 5 crucible, this route is not commutable. A kid falls off the tracks and then he serves a scratch at juvenile. Libby's at the Dolies, but her disposition's humourful. While Davy's at the bookies and his mates call him delusional. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather when the sun starts shining. Feel the factor 10 tremor. Boys will be in it together until the fists start flying like they're Conor McGregor, and then he's out. I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now he's face down on the pavement with the face full of tar. Mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue. I guess it.
That is very true, that a very small altercation can change your life completely. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worst. This just took a turn, this did. But ow. But yeah, I've been in that situation. Like I said, I lived on the streets at a young age, so like early in the morning, around between 6 and 7 in the morning, walking around town, the sun just rising, people getting ready to do their daily business. But the stuff you see sometimes like that, it's just shocking. And I literally do have sometimes still have nightmares about stuff I've seen. But yeah, this took a bit of a turn. Fuck.
And then he's out. I think he took it too far. I think the boy saw red. I think he hit him too hard. Now he's face down on the pavement with the face full of tar. Mad how small altercations can define who we are. That's my cue. I guess it's time to head home. It's bittersweet how my high found its way to be low. And I've said it once before, as above so below. Living on the streets of Britain, you just go with the flow. But I'm done, I'm out for the night. As the sun paints the pavements, I'll turn out the light. White noise on the radio to quiet my mind. Always was an overthinker, just the way I'm designed. Britain, drink it down and moan about the weather. When it's all said and done, we'll be in it all together. Boys will be like you forever. It's a bittersweet symphony, we're birds of a feather.
Oh boy. Wow. So yeah, the end of that did take a bit of a turn, but I love how his storytelling just switches like that. Such a great storyteller. It doesn't matter what he's talking about, he just sucks you in straight away. And that drop on the music, and you know, when it did take a turn, you know, he was so right in what he was saying. Like, a lot of things he said in there resonates with me a lot. Just takes me back to when I was on the streets, like he said, early morning, or if you're been on an all-nighter, which again I've done a lot of, and you're on your way home at 6 in the morning, you're just like, There was one time I fell asleep on a bus and I woke up in the bus depot, but that's a story for another video. I've said it on another video before. Yeah, but you do see some crazy stuff though, some shockingly bad stuff, but you see sometimes some funny stuff, but shit, I can't wait for the one tomorrow and see what that's like. Definitely hands down my favourite artist from the UK right now. So yeah, I think, like I said, next is going to be Troubles, both versions. And then I think there was one or two was requested before the list came. So I'll look through them, and then whenever I do a video though, whoever requested it, I will give you a shout out. I'll try to anyway. If it's loads of views requested the same song, then I'll shout out a few people, but then, you know, the Renegades. And if you're subscribed to the channel, you are now a part of the Eternals family, and I appreciate you all and love you all. If you are new to the channel and you want to join the Eternals family, hit subscribe, notification bell, like, comment down below what you want me to react to next. As I always say, it doesn't have to be just music, it can be anything. And if it is music, it can be any type of music. Trust me, got something coming up that's different. I'm going to try and do it later today, if not tomorrow. But yeah, it's different. But I'm loving this beginning of this journey with Ren and the Renegades. So keep them coming, guys. And until the next one, peace out, homies.